Chris. Mr. Valentine, hello. Hello. Hi, ho. Hi, guys. Welcome. Hey. Happy Thursday. Y'all know what it is. Where's your drink? Where's your wine? Get your nightcap. It's all be. Y'all remember this? Hey, what it like? It do. We always have a good throwback song. This song. You gotta keep it up now, there it goes. Give us a couple of minutes, let everybody get in, and then we'll get started in a couple of minutes. Hey, Crystal. This is the perfect song for the night. Y'all know we are very strategic about our theme songs now. And Gina Howard, she was like, yes. Hey, Free. Hey, Simona, welcome. Happy Thursday. Hello, hey, Chevy. Hey, Amber. Y'all getting into the song? Back to the three. What era are you from? This is good. 90. This is 95. Thank you, boo. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. Thank you. Good music. It's an East Coast party. East Coast party. They asked about mama tonight. Oh, Amber, they looking for your mother. Hey, welcome everyone. Somebody call Amber's mom. We looking for her. We don't have our mama. You're gonna let it ride all the way out. Hey, welcome to your good girlfriends. It is Thursday night. Y'all already know what it is. It is 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we are here for your Thursday nightcap, okay? Y'all know we always have some love and relationship topic, and tonight is no different. We are talking about sitting on it, okay? So I put in the caption that it's a double entendre, which it is, because we want you to think about literally sitting on it and literally like
waiting and
sitting on,
pausing, sitting on that joint.
You know? Mm-hmm. So the question of the night is it really a such thing as giving it up too soon, right? And if it is a thing, then why are you waiting? And if you are waiting, is it because you're trying to make him or her earn it? So we just want to dive in a little deep and figure out what everyone's mind is. So you guys see the question mark at the bottom. If you have a question, please tap in and send us a question. We're answering questions all night. If you would like to be on our live, we love to have folks pop in, tap in. We love to see your faces. We love to hear your commentary. So please request to join us tonight. There's a couple of individuals we've already spoken to. We would love to have you guys come on and join us and dialogue a little bit. So So let's get started.
That's
me
good.
and you.
All right.
Right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So let me have my notes. 'Cause I have notes. I do homework,
Whatever.
Okay, so let's just start with the basic question. Is giving it up too soon really a bad thing? Or do we make them wait on it, right?
I'm waiting.
You are waiting.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk
Because
about it.
this is my theory. I feel like if everybody out here giving it up, everybody out here giving up kisses, I ain't no Ford. No shade to Ford, but that's affordable, right? Anybody can get a Ford.
Okay.
But I would have to say that I'm a rarity. I'm more like a Bentley. I'm more like a Rolls Royce. You got to get your stuff up to get me. I'm an acquired taste. Okay, you can't just roll up like the McDonald's and get me. Just saying. So you got to wait. You got to get that thing right. I'm just saying. I prefer to wait because I know what my long term is. Some people, they just want to get it. Like I know what I want up front. Like I don't even need a relationship. I just need somebody to service me. I need a cuddy buddy. And that's it for this time in my life. And when I'm ready to meet that guy who I'm ready to commit to, then I'll get in that mindset. But right now I get all these little cuddy buddies. That ain't where I'm at in this life. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. What do we have here? If you just want a little thing, then go for it.
Yeah, a cuddy buddy.
Yes, if the two of you lack mutuality, if you haven't vetted, if it goes counter to your end goal relationship-wise. Okay.
First of all, know what you want out of life.
So here's the thing. From a woman's perspective, right? I totally get the women that just go for it, right? Because I really believe that there's like two type of women. There's the women.
No, I'm not saying that's all I need, Chris. I'm sorry, not to interrupt you. What I'm saying is for those who want cuddy buddies, if you know that you want a relationship, you have to be strategic about how you move in these streets. It's like an interview process for anything. Like you're not just giving it up. You're not just throwing it out there. You ain't about to put your million out front. You're gonna ration that out.
So this is what I was going to say. I think there's two types of women. There's the women that just go for it, kind of like, I call them fast food women. Okay, let's do a comparison, okay? Fast food women, right? They want to have sex because they feel like it, right? They're in the mood. They feel like it. If it looks good, it might even smell good. It's fast. It tastes good. You're not really thinking about the real nutritious value of it or the nourishment that it can really give you. You just want it because you want it and you just get it, right? So we have those women, right? And I'm sure we've all been her once or two, But, okay, in 2021, Chanel, I like to think of myself as a total...
2008.
I like to think of myself as a total package, right? So I am a delicacy.
Absolutely.
And because I'm a delicacy, everybody can't have her, right?
We don't mingle.
She only serves those that have palates of particularity, right? She's very choosy. She only perks up if you perk her up. And she doesn't perk for everyone. So I have no choice but to make whomever earn it because she runs the show. I don't control her. She runs the show. So that's just where I'm at with it. I'm a sophisticated delicacy at a sophisticated restaurant.
Okay, but we got it. We know you sophisticated and you choosy. That's why you.
I'm not on the 99-cent menu. You can't go through the drive-thru.
We know that because you checked out the game. You out the game. You done checked out. Let's talk about these singles out here who are dating, right? And now the popularity, because I'm going to say now, because I have not been aware, but it seemed like more often sex is the thing. Like people want, last week we had Howard on. Howard said 90 days. Howard said that within 90 days, he trying to tap that. He trying to test that. He trying to drive that.
That's right.
He trying to get in there.
In 90 days.
Okay? In 90 days, boo.
That's right.
And if what if in your probationary period, because mind you, this is not with the commitment. This is a test run. This is the lease. This ain't purchasing. Okay? What if you fail? That's one more body count. Yeah. That's one more. That's one on your belt. Babies, I don't care if you soak, steam,
Yeah.
You do the whatever you do to get that thing.
Yeah.
You don't need that joint, like, keep falling in that joint.
Yeah.
You want that. This is a
But
delicacy.
you know what? So Andre, because I'm a big music head, right?
Okay.
So Andre 3000 said, I don't give a damn about her giving it up on the first night. That just lets me know she knows what she wants.
I get it, but be choosy about who you give it up on the first night. If you have a connection, there are some important things that you need to vet out before you do that. It's too much stuff out here. First of all, let your mind be the matter. Let that lead you.
Right.
Not your body parts. Not your you.
So Chris says, if you play hard to get, you don't get got.
Okay, by that one. Okay,
because somebody
gonna give you what you want instantaneously. That's why McDonald's open 24 hours.
24 hours.
Maestro's ain't.
Okay.
Just saying. Check out Morton's. Do you get Morton's at 12 a.m.?
You can't.
No.
No.
Sorry.
You better put a value on it.
You want that fast food that's just loading up on you.
Like, this is this.
I'm a fast food type of girl.
I'm trying to tell you.
I like quality.
I'm trying to tell you. The quality is supreme.
I'm just saying.
Okay? It's supreme. Just saying. Okay. So, what do you need to know before you sit on it? What do you need to know? Because if we're making them earn it, what do we need to see? What do we need to know?
So first of all, you don't, I personally, I'm a Jesus girl. So I'm a rule. Maybe that's why I'm still in my little box.
Okay.
But I prefer to wait. Like, that is my goal. Now, I'm human. We have things that happen in life, but my goal is to wait. Because I feel like I have something precious. I have something pure here.
Okay.
So my thing is consistency, persistency. I'm putting out there early that, look, this is what I'm looking for. So you can vet out all the, let's just be friends until we figure it out. I ain't trying to be friends till we figure it out. It's too many of them friends out here. Everybody want to be your friend. I want somebody who wants to commit, like, period, point blank. And then once we've had that conversation and I see the follow up behind that, then maybe we can work on the next level.
So you need the commitment first.
Absolutely. Right, because if I'm not being a consistent, exclusive, only with you, then in your mind, you should question me and how many other dudes I'm out here sitting on it with. I mean, I'm just saying. Like, there's no perimeter there. That means you open to do whatever with whoever, right?
That's true. And some people are very, they're very free spirited.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to be a free spirited one. I'm just saying, like,
they're in touch with their bodies.
Yeah,
they know what they want. They go after it. They get it, and it's a good night.
Yeah, but I don't need a body for that. I don't want my body count to be up there.
Okay. Okay. So you said that you need a commitment. So that's one of the factors that's making exclusivity is
persistent, consistent, and putting in work. Like, first of all, you have to know your root. Women from the jump, like, we are in this thing to take from a man, period. That's it. Now, how many ways you want to twist it, flip it, reverse it to the new age, millennium stuff, that's what it is. You can't change that we birthed a child. We will always have to do that. That's how we roll. So we're always forever taking from a man. So if you know your power is within you, then you know how to divvy it out. I'm not just giving it up to everybody. I know my power. I know my worth. So if you know that, then you know, like, I know who I want to give it to and who I don't want to give it to.
So Chris says, what if you wait and it's trash?
Facts.
George says, a man who knows what he wants and appreciates eating only what kills, sorry for the hunting reference, is cool with the wait.
Facts. And there you go, Chris. He answered the question. I want somebody who hunts and waits. And if first of all, it's trash only if he's not willing to put in the work to satisfy.
So are we not teaching out here? Because I feel like everybody needs to learn something with whomever it is that they are. Because everybody is different and are into different things, right?
I mean, stuff is all over the place. It's different. This one ain't G-spot ain't over here. It might be right here. You might have a little curve. One might have a straight, one may have a thick. I don't know. All I'm saying is everybody different. Everybody likes something different.
We're all learning something at the end of the day. We just not going in to just do our thing and then just roll out. See, that's the difference.
They put in sex before getting to know relationship. And that's why I said, what is your purpose? If you out here for just trying to get it, have a cuddy buddy. Hey, practicing. You out here to practice. Then
Yeah.
do you?
Yeah.
Nobody's knocking it, but I just feel like I would prefer to wait. Just saying.
Yes. I would have to agree with you, sister. I would have to agree that I am a wait girl.
Thank you, Amber.
I'm a wait girl. I've never been the one to just be quick to sit on anything. Like I need to know who you are, right? She needs to be stimulated, okay?
Well, George is saying men are waiting too.
Men are waiting?
Yeah.
Men aren't.
Oh, men aren't waiting on women.
On women.
He's not feeling. Yeah, worthy.
He's not feeling.
Yeah, that's what I say. He's saying that men are waiting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chris says, how do you feel if he puts in the time and gets it, then ghosts you? How would you feel?
Well, you know what? You put in work. Period.
At least you took your time.
You invested. And I'm sorry you can't afford this Rolls Royce. You realize that your money went up. Your status wasn't where you thought it was. Maybe I was a little bit more than what you thought. Sorry, maybe you needed to downgrade.
Yeah, and so that's how good girls lose, though. Because there's that woman that is quick to give it up, right? And men,
it can go both ways.
Yeah, I mean, no, I get it, but I'm just saying a good girl could lose because she's waiting, she's trying to get to know you, and if your heads aren't in the same, if y'all not in the same game,
look,
head wise,
they can ghost you. I've seen situations and I've heard of situations where men have gotten all the way to the altar. They have not gotten it at all, and wait to get married. The joint is trash, and they divorced the woman because the joint is trash.
They divorced her?
Yes, I've heard it many times. They will stay probably 6 months, and then they like, yo, I can't do this for the rest of my life. She ain't teachable, she not reachable, and she in here for whatever. So yeah, that's the risk you take. But if you believe in Jesus, hallelujah, if the purpose is real, then maybe you can reel them in some other way. No, I'm serious. Like, know your work, know your power. That's it.
Okay, is there anybody that wants to come on live and give us their perspective? I've been trying to keep up with the comments. Please request to be on our live. Let me see. I have a question here.
What's too soon?
What's too soon? Chris says, what's too soon?
Yeah, everybody does test drive before they drive. Yes, they do, just to test it out.
What's considered too soon? Are we talking about one night stands? So I meet you, we go on a date, and we're having sex the first night? That could be too soon.
Well, I mean, we talked about this, and some people go off adrenaline. If the connection is there,
that's the
you
fast
vibing.
food. Those are the fast food people.
Those are fast food people.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm like, ooh, if you into it, then you have to pull back. Okay. I think you need to pull back and be like, you know what?
Okay.
If you call me tomorrow, or if you did it, it's like a breadcrumb.
All right, let's
know your worth.
Let's see who wants to go live with us here. Okay, let's get some other opinions,
perspectives on this.
Perspectives. I sent here we go.
What's up, ladies?
Hello.
Hey, we got the other guys. We need to add the rest of Black Boulevard. They're on standby waiting.
Oh, okay. Well,
to be added as well.
Have them send me a request, and I'll tap them in.
Let me see.
Let me see. Who is on right now, Neil?
So Nick should be floating there.
Okay.
Should be floating around, and then Cordell should be floating around there as well.
Okay, let's see.
If you see them.
All right, let me look and see if I can find those guys. I just sent one to Nick.
And do you see Cordell?
I don't see Cordell, but Nick, if you have the request, Nick, go ahead and accept. There we are. Well, hello, sir. Hi.
What's going on? What's going
How
on?
are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
All right.
Thank you both for joining us. It's so glad to have both of you with us. I saw a recent clip from one of your previous episodes from your podcast. And Nick had a very interesting perspective on this sex thing. His
Okay.
perspective. I'm going to let you explain because
Nah,
I think. Oh, Nick, we can't hear you. We can't hear you, Nick.
Nick,
Nick.
Nick, you cut out. You cut out, Nick.
Okay, you
my
got to start
bad.
over.
My
We couldn't
phone
hear you.
is at 20%.
Okay.
My bad. My phone is at 20%. But no, I was just saying. I think that first of all, first and foremost, everybody is capable of doing whatever they feel is best. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what it comes down to ultimately. You know what I'm saying? I personally, I'm not of the variety that would, you know, this person is a Rolls Royce, this person is McDonald's. I'm not really like, I don't really feel like that personally. I feel like, there are stories of women that met their husband and had sex on the first night. There are women that made men wait 6 months and broke up the day after. You know what I'm saying? It really can go either way. So I don't really think there's anything wrong with that. And I feel like the reason I say that is because I just feel like one side gets a bad rep, and then you know what I'm saying. Does that make sense?
It does make sense. Can you just let everybody know what your perspective is? I mean, what
Oh
you
yeah,
felt.
my perspective on it is really like um I personally don't want to wait at all. You know what I'm saying? Like I would rather not wait, and I think that to me shows empowerment. It shows a woman that knows what she wants. Because ultimately, as a woman, I'm sure you can kind of attest that like you don't want to be with a man that can't pleasure you. You know what I'm saying? And the idea of waiting to me is it's not that I want to have sex. It's that I want to connect with this person without regulations. And if that includes sex at that time, then I'd like to have sex, if that makes sense.
Hmm. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's just me. Everybody different, but for me personally,
So and I did watch your
Clip,
show,
the clip.
and one of the guys did mention that if he does get a girl, a young lady, and she does give it up too soon, then he's like, hold up.
That's Cordell. I actually just sent Cordell a request.
Hello,
Hey.
Oh,
Cordell.
Yeah, I'm in here, man. What's up,
Oh no,
y'all?
that's not Cordell. That's the other
I
one.
never done this before. My bad.
Wait a minute. Okay, so you
okay. So
are
we got
Cordell.
all of Black Boulevard is here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we in here. We in here for sure.
Neil look
Okay.
excited as hell. Okay,
So
come on.
okay. So Cordell, so your perspective was slightly different from Chris, right? So you were kind of 50-50 on it. You were like, if a girl gives it up too soon, I'm like, who else you
Ah,
going this with? And then if she
yeah, yeah.
doesn't, so tell us again what your perspective is. We want to talk about this.
Yeah, I mean, I caught a lot of flack for it, but it's all love. I mean, I feel like men just have this in our mind. Like, it's not even like a outwardly thing we would speak about. It's kind of like just a thought that races across your mind. Like, do you do this with every dude you vibe with or you have good conversation with? You know what I mean? Did I catch you after a breakup? Are you vulnerable right now? Are you trying to go through your little hoe phase? I don't know if I caught you in the moment how you not really acting like this. You know what I mean? Or you might be annoyed at men right now. You may not be feeling, what I'm saying, guys right now. So you're not even really trying to give me no play. So that's kind of how I'm looking at it. It's not like a situation where it's like a extreme left or right, but it's just the thoughts that go through my head on a one night stand because it's tricky. Like if it happens, you damn, like are we really vibing that hard? It's what I mean, that's kind of how I feel about it. Like it's not so much I'm judging you, I'm just questioning it for myself. You know what I mean? Just something that I want to talk about to myself. I'm not even expressing to the
Absolutely.
woman. You get what I mean?
We do understand. So you're more like 50-50. You could go either way with it, right? I think
I
Nick
I
is
could.
more like I need to have it. Like if we could do it the first night, then let's get it done.
For
Like
sure. I
like
wanna
don't
I
like
wanna
don't
I
do
wanna I wanna know I wanna know. Well, I mean, everybody different. Some guys don't. Some guys wanna. I don't understand the mental. And Brody, you could probably agree. I don't understand the mental of. I just think like maybe I'm skewed, but I just think like a woman. I should be able to wine and dine you, right? Like a woman wants to be taken out. A woman wants to be treated right, et cetera, et cetera. And I just don't understand. Like, okay, I need to take you here. I need to do for that Bentley. as the lady said. What's
Yeah.
your name, Miss? I'm sorry. What's your name, love?
Sahara.
Sahara. Uh, for the Bentley and everything, and you taking a person out, you doing all of these things, but then they're like, yeah, you can do all that for me, but I'm not doing that. I'm not having sex with you. To me, that's like a little weird because it's like on
Well,
one end, it's
no.
like it's my body, I control it.
Let me clear that up for you because what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say. No, what I'm trying to say is there are women out here that don't require that. They don't require somebody to actually get to know them. They don't require them to actually. And I was just using that as a funny analogy.
No,
But
the one thing that I do notice is there's a slight misconception of, and it's like I think women kind of cut men in two. On one side, you have good men that want to wine and dine you and are willing to wait. And on the other side, you have men who only want it right now. And there is no middle ground. I personally feel like I'm in the middle ground. I'd rather wine and dine a woman who I've slept with and that I've been intimate with than a person that I've never even kissed before. Like, I don't understand why I'm going to go spend all this money on you. I don't even know you from Adam. We can talk and everything.
Nick, let me cut you off real quick.
Go ahead,
Ladies,
bro.
so me and Nick meet women differently. I live in LA. I meet girls at the club, and we go straight from the club to where I stay at. Nick meets these girls, and they actually may drive around, grab some food. So I also think how he's meeting women and have sex with them first night is totally different. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I done met a girl for 20 minutes and took her down after the club. You know what I mean? That's it. It's California. I'm not gonna even go sit up here and lie. I've also went on dates with girls, 2-3 dates, and nothing, barely even a kiss. So I also kind of feel like, yo, if we at the club, we at a bar, you know what I mean? Like, I have a lot of Airbnb parties, so I meet women in a more happier music playing. They shaking ass, you know what I mean? They trying to get it popping that night, and they gonna choose up. That's how I'm meeting women.
Yeah,
And
I
I
mean
think that plays a role in it.
I agree with you, bro. It's super different because for me, I'm not approaching it like that. To be clear, I'm not picking a woman up and being like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to get laid." No, it's not even that thought. It's more like, "Yo, you hungry? Let's go somewhere. We're gonna pick up food and we just gonna drive for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours. We're gonna talk about every single thing we can." And sometimes it's not a vibe. I'm gonna drop you off. I'm gonna go home, and that's gonna be the last time we speak.
so let me ask you, what do you want right now? Are you actually looking for the one? Or are you just looking for a vibe?
No, for me personally, I don't have a, I don't, if I'm being completely brutally honest, I don't have a set thing that I'm looking for. I'm looking for my person. And if you are not my person, which is extremely rare for me to even find somebody that I think is, because everybody fall in love with different shit. I don't know if I can curse, but everybody fall in love with different stuff.
IG Live.
I fall in love with like stuff like intelligence, like with brilliance. Are you truly one in a million? Not do you think you one in a million?
But if you getting it before you get to that point, yeah, if you smash
No,
her,
I mean to me personally, I know immediately. I know I'm gonna ask you, so what do? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I do this, this, and this. No, I'm just being real. I'm gonna be real, Brody. Cause bro, we know women. I mean, we've talked to a lot of women, have we not, bro?
A
And
lot.
and ultimately, women are responsible creatures. They're beautiful.
listen,
They're
ladies,
smart. But if I'm talking about different, you guys have dated, y'all ladies, y'all have dated a lot of men. Has there ever been a man that was just genuinely different than all the other men, or all men kind of? So there might be one or two men out of all the men you dated in your life. There might have been one or two, and you like that nigga right there.
Hmm.
He is special.
But I didn't know that off the first night for me to be like, let me give him some ass.
So
like,
so no, we're not talking about sex. We're not talking about sex. We talking about what am I looking for, right?
Okay.
So if we're talking about what I'm looking for, that's the thing that I'm looking for, right? And there are things that a person can do that can rule that out for me. I'm like, yo, like the way she views, like, okay, when you go on a date, you ask the same questions over and over, theoretically, right? Like you ask the same type of stuff over and over. Y'all talk about the same things. Sometimes a person will answer a question in a way you've never heard it answered before. Just the way their mind works is just different. That is the thing that you know what? You're going to make life fresh for me. It's going to be refreshing every day because you think different than the way 95 other women have answered this question before. And that is the thing I'm looking for.
What if she gave you the tell before that? and now she didn't answer the question right, and
So
so
to
she
be
wanted
clear,
to.
I'm not Cordell. I'm not the 20-minute guy.
Hey, brother. Hey, bro, don't put that on me.
I don't have sex that soon. I just don't. I'm gonna have, like, for me, if you were to actually put a number on it, like, if you had sex with a woman on the first date, how long have y'all been just in the car talking, vibing, and conversing? I mean, probably like 6-7 hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not 20 minutes. It's not like, yo, what's your name? And it's this awkward silence. Like, no, we're sitting here, music's blasting. We're the way y'all jamming before y'all get on this live, and y'all talking to us like we jamming. I'm playing NSYNC loud. I'm playing old school hip hop. We just and we rapping the words together. And it's like, yo, where did you grow up? And it's you actually, it's a vibe.
Yeah.
And then so even though we vibing, and I like you as a person, I still know deep down whether or not you're, I use the word brilliant. If you're brilliant enough to really draw me in on a daily basis for the rest of my life, or is it truly surface? And if it's surface, but I think you dope, we can fuck. You know what I'm saying?
So, ladies, I have a question. Ladies, I have a question. Not to get too personal. I like to push buttons. Like, if y'all ever had one night stands, how did y'all feel about it? Did y'all feel good about it? Bad? I'm curious.
I've never had a one night stand.
I don't have one night stands either, to be clear. Cordell different. See, like, people be like, oh, you want to have sex. That don't mean that it was a one night stand. I had sex with this person over and over and over again.
Okay, all right. Let me refrain.
Until she recognizes that.
All right, let me
Okay,
let me refrain. Okay, first night. Go ahead.
Go. What you mean? The first night?
Like did you look at that person differently since y'all did it the first night? Did it work out? Did it not work out?
I think it's dope. I personally now have, for me, it's the polar opposite of what I think women, like I was talking about that gray area. You think because a lot of women think because I've given it up, I'm now easy. That is not how all men see it. Some men, like myself, now have a newfound respect for you or a newfound intimacy level with you. Does that make sense? Do y'all women can agree, even you guys will agree that once you have sex with someone, the relationship takes another level. It goes to another level. Now, some men will say, once I had sex with you, all right, I got what I want and I'm walking away.
Right.
That's not how I feel. And I think that women have this understanding of men. It's either here or here.
Well, because you don't know. Because you don't know.
You don't know. You don't know if once you had sex. So what I say ultimately, like I said when I got on here, do what you feel comfortable. Do what you want to do. If you want sex tonight, get you some sex tonight, because you can't control this man. He either gonna vibe with you and come back tomorrow and come pick you up and take you out and wine and dine you anyway. Because that's weird to me. Like, if it was a nigga and I'm talking like, bro, like, you like her? Yeah. Y'all fuck? Yeah.
All right. Let me ask you one more question before.
Go ahead.
Yeah, both of you.
So, any of you. So, what is freaky or nasty too soon? Like, if she off the first joint, what is too like? Oh shoot! Yeah.
Nah, there's nothing too soon. If we're being honest, I feel like honestly, women are the only ones who kind of be like, no, it's too fast, it's too quick. As men, I'm gonna just speak for all men in general. We like it as quick as possible. It is what it is.
The nasty, the freaky.
Yeah, for sure.
We being honest with y'all. Okay. We want it as fast as possible.
Why
as
wouldn't
quick
you
as
though?
possible.
Like, why would
off the first joint she giving you head? She giving you head off the first.
That's never not happened.
Listen,
does that never not happen, bro?
I'm just asking a question for a friend,
bro. I don't. That's. I just want to understand, just so I'm fully comprehending, ladies. Are y'all saying that on the first time, after giving all this, after the man's wine and dined you to this extent, you've waited all this time, y'all finally do have sex?
I ain't talking about the wine and dine. I'm talking about, like you just mentioned, we vibing in the car to some hip hop and whatever else. And then like it's like sloppy toppy, or you
the
like,
comments,
you know.
The comments going crazy right now.
Bro, you can speak on it, bro. But I'm just like, yo, for me, I'm not gonna give you 50% if you choose to have sex with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you've chosen to give me your body for the night or for indefinitely, I'm trying to make your day. I'm trying to make your whole, you know
I
what I'm
hope
saying?
you
So
will make my day because listen, I'm trying to tell you, like reciprocity. Like I value my body so much that
I
in
get it.
order for me to give it to you,
Facts.
and I don't really know you.
Facts.
I don't care how much we vibing to Mary J
Facts.
or whoever in the car. Like I don't know you off the first night
Facts.
to give you my body.
So I have
Okay.
a question, ladies. I have a question. So what is an adequate amount of time for y'all to have sex with a dude that y'all just started talking to? I'm curious.
Okay, to keep it
And don't
completely
lie.
100.
Don't lie. Don't lie to me now. Don't lie to me now.
Listen, to completely keep it 100 with you, I can totally see how it can happen very quickly. When I say quickly, I'm saying maybe within a 2 to 3 week period.
I like you. You
If
be
you know
honest.
what you
I like
want,
that.
If you are really feeling him, he's consistent, he's persistent, he's calling, he's on time, he shows up, he's showing interest. Like you really can get it in probably like 2 to 3 weeks. To be honest,
and putting in work does not necessarily mean money. Or
Yeah,
taking me out.
How
It's
often
not-
are
I
you?
agree.
How often are you seeing him in these 2 to 3 weeks? Just to be
that's what I'm
clear.
saying. Like we are like
He's
talking,
calling.
he's calling,
He's
daily,
following
he's
up.
following up. You know, maybe we can see each other 2 to 3 times throughout the week. You know,
He's available.
So just to do, because if I'm listening to you correctly and I'm doing math, 2 or 3 times a week, so we talking about maybe 6 to 9 dates, pretty much.
Possibly.
Or whatever.
But these dates don't have to be anything like expensive.
It could be like you coming over. You're consistent.
Like
I like
No.
I'm not mad at
I'm not knocking you. I'm just listening. You know what I'm
I like
saying?
that.
I need to be vibing with you. I am a mental stimulation girl,
Hello.
right? So
Mhm.
she does her own thing. So I cannot give it up to everybody because
Can I just ask one question, right? I just want to just understand, ladies. Just so I'm completely and abundantly clear, are y'all saying that y'all have never met a person that that stimulates those things that you need stimulated extremely quickly, so then you decided to have sex with them extremely quickly? I'm not talking about 3 weeks. I'm talking about 1 week. I'm talking about 2 dates, 1 day. You have.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, now to pause it. Do you feel like that man, and I want you to be honest with me, do you feel like that man that either both of y'all may be thinking about your own respective men, do you feel like that man just has that, or he only had that with you?
I feel like it could be a little bit of both.
Okay, stay with me. Now, Cordell and I mentioned that we meet women differently.
Okay.
And Cordell had known me since I was a kid, bro.
Yeah.
You know what it be like, bro. I can't do what Cordell does. I'm not that cool. You know what I'm saying? Like
He cool.
talker.
Don't believe him. He cool.
I'm a talker. I'm gonna speak to you. Like we gotta actually be able to speak
Yes.
for us to vibe enough to have sex. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the one in the club. Like I'm the person in the club that doesn't speak, et cetera, et cetera. So what I'm trying to say by that is I just think because I don't even the people I had sex with aren't people who are easy in my genuine opinion. Cordell going at the club, they wouldn't want to mess with him in the club on the first night. That's not how they are. But if given, like you said, if they meet the right person who can stimulate their mind that day or in a certain kind of way, or just speaks to them the way they like to be spoken to, things can happen. And that's what I'm trying to just get at. So it does exist.
It absolutely does.
I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying for every dude. When we spoke about it on our podcast, I'm saying for me personally, if you get around me and you speak to me and my vibe doesn't, or our conversation doesn't lead you to that point, then I think that says more about our conversation, our vibe, and our person. You know what I'm saying? My personality mixed with yours. Does that make sense? Because let's be real, it should be like that though. The way you describing it, it should be like that. It should be such a beautiful vibe that you feel like you gotta do it that night.
I get what he's saying. Y'all, I get what he's saying.
Am I lying?
I get it.
Am I lying?
I get it. Maybe
so for me,
I'm not negating that the feeling is not there, okay? Because you do meet people that stimulate you, and when it happens, it just happens, right?
Right.
So
Right.
I'm not negating that the feeling isn't there. That, oh my gosh, like I could just jump all over him right now. It's definitely there, but because I value myself so much, I need to make sure that this is a sure thing.
Yeah.
If you felt that way, if you felt that way on the first date, if you felt that way on the first date, you're not lasting 3 weeks.
Well, hey.
Well, that's
you're not lasting. If that was your first date thought, like, oh my God, you're not doing 2 or 3 dates a week for 3 weeks, keeping that on the inside. Like, I just don't see it. Now, what I will say is most men aren't that. And y'all will agree. Most men don't give you that type of crazy vibe.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
They don't.
Sure.
Exactly.
They don't.
Exactly.
It's only certain few that can do that.
It's only certain. And I would like to. Now, when you said that, them certain kind of people, them 1 out of 50. I mean, I don't know how many men y'all dated. I've dated a few women. I might have met 2, maybe even 3 that was special, quote unquote. You know what I'm saying? The special ones. You know what I'm saying? Where if I was a woman and I was you, and they was the way they are, I'll be like, all right, cool, you might get it the first. All right, cool, you might win. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But that's all I'm saying. Like, some people just have that vibe. Some people just have that type of demeanor to make you like that. And most men are idiots. Most men are not that. They just not. They're gonna have to work. You're gonna have to see some things about them that turn you on to that point, because on initial meet, it didn't do all that.
Right. Right.
While there are a couple of men that you know in your life where, no, I know enough today. I feel like I know this person well enough today to do this.
And I feel like women shouldn't feel guilty about that. I know a lot of girls feel like they shouldn't feel guilty about doing that. It's perfectly normal. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many people have been together for 4, 5, 7, 8 years and didn't work out? Just because y'all don't get married, just because y'all don't have kids together. Oh, we had sex the first night, I don't talk to him no more. It was a waste of it. Bruh, it's cool. Just because y'all had it the first night versus 2 months from now. Can y'all help me understand it? Y'all saying y'all want to value your body. What's the difference between me doing it first night with you and 2 months later? Is it like you want to get to know me more?
First of all, I don't know enough about you. First of all, you don't know if the man is even married. You don't know if he's in a committed relationship. If he lives with his mama.
If he's just getting over an STD.
He's still healing. He's still healing now.
He's still popping ointments, antibiotics. He out here.
Hey, good.
But y'all vibing. It was a vibe, but you vibing at the clinic.
So I have a question. Hold on, Nick. So I have a question. So you can still get finessed in a month. In 2 months, he can still be lying and finessing you.
But at least it gives me time to vet out what's real and what's not. You can sense the vibe you talking about on first night. You can vibe that in 3 days. Like, something ain't right.
Yeah,
you're right.
Let's also put on the table that just because you two are going out and dating, there's other people in the equation too. Because just because you meet somebody, that doesn't make everybody else go away that came before you.
Or it's still there.
Oh, you're right. You're
right.
I
don't disagree. I don't disagree.
Yeah, so you can still be slipping in with her and slipping in with me, and because we're not exclusive. So that's more of a reason why I need to see how you move. I need to see how you treating me, how you value me, how you show up for me. Like,
and you feel, and just to be clear, you feel like it requires time to know that. You feel like there has never been a person I'm just trying to understand. There's never been a person where you've been able to tell that from rip. Like, you know what? I know you're not full of shit. I feel it somewhere. I just know.
No. Listen, there are feelings that you get from rip, from the jump. Like,
he just like, ooh.
Oh, he can get it. You absolutely know when you see somebody and you start vibing with them on the first night or the first date, that is somebody that you definitely can sit on. Okay? Facts.
Now she said sit. Yeah, toilet seat. Come on, man. Sit. But the question I also want to know, ladies, y'all can answer. Do y'all believe in that making men wait really long? Like, what was that Steve Harvey book? 90 days, 100 some days.
There was a gentleman on last
last
week that says that
90 days.
well, he said he's trying to get everything accomplished in 90 days. That, not just sex.
You
but
should know
Right.
this stuff.
you should know in 90 days whether or not this is somebody that is the one for you. That's what he was saying. But I don't think it necessarily takes 90 days, you know? Like I
That's a
said
long time.
earlier, like I said earlier, like if you really on your shit, you know, maybe 2 to 3 weeks.
2 to 3
No, I
weeks.
think representatives are still there in two.
They are, but if you are consistent with that person and persistent, I mean, you ain't gonna be able to hold out for so long. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but 2 weeks.
2 to 3. 2 to 3.
So
I like that.
I'm just saying because y'all.
So I'm gonna-
out. See, here's the thing: men and women that are attracted to each other, whether it's mentally, physically, like it's not but so much time you can be around that person without something.
Yeah.
happening.
You know what I mean? It's
Thank
very
you.
difficult to do. So, like, that's what I'm saying. 2 to 3 weeks, if you're on your game, like you showing up, we going out, we talking every day, because all of that is like a build up, right? It's a build up.
I agree.
So, yeah.
I like y'all
All right.
answers, and more women need to think like y'all. 2 to 3 weeks is cool, but I be hearing women saying, "Nah, I'm gonna make it." We're not waiting that long, and some dudes worse than me.
If the vibe, that's only if the vibe is there. If the vibe is not there, and I'm still trying to figure out whether something is there, it could be longer than 2 to 3 weeks. I'm just saying 2 to 3 weeks is the optimal situation.
I'm not mad at that. I like that.
So I'm gonna give my small testament to this topic.
Go ahead, Neil. We here.
So I kind of touched on this on our podcast, but for me, it's like my experiences are, and I'm not embarrassed to say, are very few and far between. I haven't really dated a whole lot, and the few women that I have dated, I feel as though I was fortunate enough to have those experiences, because I feel like whether I met you online or whether I met you in public, in person somewhere, you know, I feel like women have this kind of innate power where, like, once they see you or talk to you within those first few minutes, they've already decided in their brain whether or not how far this is going to go.
Men do too.
You don't know that as a man, you don't. No, but I'm talking about from the sense of, like, women hold all the leverage more so than I do. So I can like you, I can think you're fine as shit, but that don't matter, because you can shut this thing down immediately. Because I'm the one that from the idea of courting a woman, like, you know how they used to do like 40 something years ago, you know, like take you to the ice cream shop and shit like that. Like that whole brain mindset of things of like, I'm doing the work to ask you out, you know, I have to make you feel special and things like that.
Between courting and dating. So when you're courting and a woman does exactly what you're explaining right now, you have to flip that and move it on. If she cutting you off, you keep it moving. You don't take it personally. That's helping you out because you're in a mission to court. Now, if you're in a mission to just get body counts out here and you trying to get within the 90 days and get it in there, then hey, don't even worry about her cutting you off. You just get in there and get out. Get in and get out. You know? So if you court it, don't take it personally, boo. Just keep it moving. Like,
no. I'm talking about in the sense of like how all of this topic, based on what all of you guys have discussed, applies to me. Because like I said, I feel like based on the stories that you guys have interweaved together doesn't necessarily apply, because I'm so far removed. Because like I said, like even getting to the point of like, I ask her out, whether or not she's going to say yes. So like I said, I can find her attractive and I can be hyped that I'm asking this girl out, sort of thing. So this whole thing of like waiting on having sex and stuff, like let me get a first date. Let me take you out to drink. Like let me get past that point, because if I don't get past that point, all that other sex stuff don't even matter.
Nigga, you are.
Ladies, y'all gotta show Neil some love, man.
I know.
Shoot him a DM, man. Shoot him a DM, man.
Slide his DMs.
He lives in California. Yeah, shoot him some flat to him.
If you're feeling Neil, slide in
Listen, fellas.
Somebody said I'm gonna hook Ghostbusters up with my friend.
Listen, fellas, thank you guys so much for joining us.
Appreciate y'all.
Hey,
We would definitely follow up with you guys. Thank you so much for coming on. We love having you guys perspective, and we look forward to doing this again.
Yeah.
We're going to see if we can get some other folks jumping on here in a second.
All right, y'all.
Thank
Love.
you.
Appreciate y'all.
All right.
Y'all.
Bye.
All right. Peace out.
Okay, bye. Okay. So Crystal has a question here that I tapped, and it says, with sex so readily available, how do good girls stand a chance? Like you said, some women are out here throwing it at men. Men no longer have to chase.
That's my point, Crystal. Like, I'm gonna make I feel like I want you to chase. Like, I know my value. I know what I got and what I'm capable of doing. So if you're not willing to put in the work, I feel like I'm just another fast food joint. And even though the guys didn't like me comparing myself to that, I feel like I want a good meal. I know that when I go to Maestro's, when I go to these restaurants that are high value, then you got to pay the price. You're going to get quality food. It may not be a plethora, but it is going to be nutritious.
Yeah.
It's going to be made with quality ingredients. And that's me. I'm not out here dishing it out to everybody. You gotta say, baby, you know what? I'm going to choose you, and I'm going to be exclusive to you, and I'm going to show you that this is where I want to be. Not out here still trying to vet out all these different people. Let them chase. Men are hunters. Don't forget that. Yes, we do have our thing. Yes, women can go and slide in the DMs and initiate and do all of that, but then let the man follow up and chase you. Because remember, there's a lot of women out here doing that. Like, there are a lot of women out here sliding DMs, liking what you like. They want the same thing.
Yeah.
Just saying. So I still believe in the chase. I'm sorry.
I still believe in the chase too. I want to be chased. I don't want to chase anybody. Like, I want someone to really desire to want to be with me, and for it not to just be about sex. You know, I think as you mature, you know, that's where it goes. Like,
absolutely. And you know your worth. You like, okay, well, he gone. Thank you, Jesus. Because I don't know what the end gonna be. And I don't know what he was gonna do, or if, you know, he still has some unfinished business with little Precious over here and those doors ain't closed. Right. So thank you, Lord, because he know my prayers. He knows what we have a conversation about. Right. So thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So, all right. That was a good conversation, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Is there any ladies that want to come on live with us and give their perspective before we get out of here? Yes. Anybody? Okay. Just tap in. We're checking for you. So before we end this evening, we want to give you guys our Dear Betty letter for the night.
Thank you all. We're going to thank you every week for the Dear Betty letters.
These Dear Betty letters have been coming. Listen, if y'all have anything y'all want to ask us or ask me, please do not hesitate to send in a Dear Betty letter. Again, all of them will not make it to our lives on Thursday nights, but some of them just so happen to just
blend right on them.
Blend like, right on them.
This is perfect. They right into the conversation.
So here, y'all let me know what you think. Here's the Dear Betty for this evening. Dear Betty, I love my man, and we've been together for 2 years. We both want to take it to the next level, but to be honest with you, he's not that good in bed. I've been dealing with it, but I can't bear taking his performance into a marriage. How do I break it down to him?
So how do you break it down to him, Chanel? Dear Betty?
I'm trying to figure out how we got this far anyway. Like, if you guys are talking about marriage, I'm assuming that you've been together for some time, right?
But that's what we're talking about. This is the woman who waited. This is the woman that waited. And then she got to the point they vibing. Like the dude said, they vibing in the car doing hip hop.
I think everybody is teachable though. Like,
yeah. How long is a teachable moment?
Until they learn. Yeah, until they
learn to put in the work.
Because
2 years, Shamara.
It's been 2 years, baby girl. Get me behind.
I'm just saying, is that where it lies? Is it in the poom?
I feel like we are all teaching our partners or whoever we're engaging with sex. We're all teaching them our bodies and what we like, right? Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out how this go on for 2 years.
Relate, release.
You can be taught prior to the 2-year mark. No, man. You can't. You can or you can't, Shamara. You can be taught.
Yeah, she said can. Mm-hmm.
Listen, if you guys are talking about marriage, but he's not that good in bed, I really feel like it's not worth, like, you know, the relationship just ending. Like, I feel like we could work out something here. He might be great at some other things.
Sometimes it can't be taught. I mean, like, think about it. Like I just mentioned to you earlier, I've known many situations where men have waited till marriage because they love the woman. She's so pure.
The man waits.
The man has waited. They both waited till marriage, and they vibe, and then they got married, and she just didn't get the rhythm. You know, they just didn't get it. She wasn't nasty enough. She wasn't freaky enough. She wasn't willing to, you know, go the mile. Yeah. You know, he wanted her to swallow. She ain't want to gargle. Oh. I'm just saying. Oh. So it's out here in these streets. Some people are more experienced, and you got to know have the conversation.
So are you teaching or are you not teaching? You would let him go? You'll let him go?
I'll teach.
So Chris, good point. So is sex the determining factor? That's where I was getting ready to go. So is sex what we're basing our relationship?
It sounds like it.
But that's what I'm saying. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be. The sex pay the bills. He laid a mean pipe, but he broke his shit.
See, he could be good with sex.
He ain't no bills.
He ain't. Yeah, it
I'm
could be
over here. I'm the doctor. I'm the lawyer. I'm holding down this whole household, but you laying a mean pipe. That's it.
I'm trying to tell you, sex is just crazy.
It's 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Get you Murray little dog. Murray had a little lamb. She do sucking and. Mm-hmm. Just saying.
So listen,
it's a wait list for her.
So listen,
Murray's dog, Murray Lucy's cow.
Tracy's dog.
Hey,
and Mary's dog. Yeah, so you would let the man go or no? If he's a good man, but the sex is bad.
If he's a good man, then no. I don't put sex at the top of my list. Just saying.
No. And see, again, this is hard for me to, and I'm reading the comments. Some people like, 2 years, girl, let it go. But here's the thing for me. Y'all have got to find this mental thing, right? Yes. When you are so mentally connected to someone, like, even if the sex is not out of this world, it's still going to be very meaningful. It's still going to feel like something. You know you've had better, but because you're so mentally
stimulated,
connected to that person,
to do things for you.
Because it sounds like that's what this is. She's saying he's a good guy, so there's some other, you know, connection there. So
hey, I'm with you, Amber.
What Amber say?
She said I would definitely take a man with bad sex. Yeah, we vibing. You're into the culture. You're into traveling.
I'm
you're
trying
into
to tell you
all the things we're into. I promise you that intimacy. He may not have the good sex, but the intimacy.
I'm trying to tell you.
Into me, see. Yeah,
I'm trying.
That's where I'm at with it. And I feel like that eventually it'll definitely get there.
Just read. Watch some movies together.
Put that all in it. Put that all in it. Do that engine.
Try to find ways to connect other ways that's going to make the sex good. Build it up.
How good is a good guy if it's not good?
How good is a good guy if it's not good? Well, everything else, Shamira. Everything else.
That wasn't Shamira.
What was it, Shamira?
Meanwhile, she cheating.
Ooh,
wait. Meanwhile, she cheating with the man that's giving that good D. Ow! But you invested in
it. Oh, Lord. This is going
no, dude, that is true. Like,
don't cheat on him, y'all.
Cheat on. Let him go.
Don't let him go.
If you want to cheat, let him go. Like, let him go to another woman who's willing to accept his non-good sex.
Oh, Jesus. Amber says, however, I need a man that can hold his own body weight. Okay. Not the body weight.
You ain't laying that joint on me. You just dead on me.
The dead body on me ain't it.
No, you just resting on that joint.
Oh, no. I'm sorry, y'all.
I'm so sorry for the experiences. He's a sweet baby Jesus. That's why. This is why.
He said, oh my goodness. Okay, hold on.
He's cheating with the vibrator.
He said with the vibrator.
You ain't cheating on the vibrator. You just know what you like out of life. And then you know where he can go. Because you don't even, how can he hit something you don't even know he's supposed to hit? Like, it's to the left, but he hitting in the middle. You trying to find it. You don't know what, you got to know what you like. Love on yourself. That's all I'm saying.
All right, so it sounds like we have mixed responses here. We have some saying I'll take them, and then we have some saying I'll pass. Mentally connected, but I'm having to get myself off. I'll pass.
Okay, Kiana.
Oh, practice.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I'm feeling like this. How can you expect someone to do something for you and you don't even know what you like, and then you like, oh, it's bad sex? It's bad sex if you don't know what it is? Like, is it based off of the previous person and what they did to you, but you can't teach the person that what you like? You want them to explore you. It's a conflicting situation.
So
here.
are you saying you for the teaching or you letting them go?
I've been saying I was for the teaching because
you said you was letting them go.
No, I said I'm for the teaching. I'm down for the teaching.
So you'll keep the good man.
Yeah.
With the bad sex.
Yes.
You'll just teach them.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Some people don't want to be taught. They think they
Do
doing
a
the
poll
damn
in your
thing.
stories about it. Hey,
Do a poll.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We will.
Ooh.
If you know what you like and they can't satisfy you, then
Or they're not willing. See,
now
that's the thing.
That is the thing. Now that is probably when I would have to let him go. If he think he is out here doing the damn thing, and I'm like, boo,
But I know what I'm doing.
yeah,
I don't
and I'm
do
like,
this
no,
bullshit
and he's like adamant, and he's not workable. Yeah, we're gonna have to let that go. Like, come on now, work with me, brother. I'm trying to tell you right now, you're not. It ain't happening.
Everybody's vajayjay ain't set up the same way. Everybody's situation ain't set up right.
So with Janae, if you teach and he doesn't catch on, right?
Or he don't want to catch on. It's all about
Hope. So many variables. Can you teach someone with a micro?
No, you cannot teach. Well, if your penis, if your vagina is
a
set,
micro penis.
yo, it's like, micro. If your vagina is short, maybe you need a micro. I'm just saying. But if it's deep and wide and stuff falling in it, because you got body counts, maybe you need something bigger like the Silhouette Challenge dude.
Wait a minute. A micro penis? Those exist?
They do exist, baby.
You could be with somebody with a micro penis?
No, ma'am.
We would not go 2 years with a micro.
No, you have to just lick it. That's what you're saying. That's micro penis.
No.
Do works. Let's just get that out. Because you can't even do that with me. You might as well do it. You might as well put on a strap on. You find that out after marriage, you mad as
oh, yeah.
You gonna drop his drawers after marriage because you done waited.
And he got a micro.
You got, God damn, Jesus, you done messed me up. What you trying to teach me? What you trying to teach me, Lord? I got a whole girlfriend. Got a whole clitoris.
Hey, there might be some women that are into the micros,
Yeah, they might. I mean, hopefully his son work better than his micro.
They do exist, and no to it, no matter if the money right.
What if he get a dildo to help the micro? Dildo to help the micro. Wave. Penis. It might grow. Pump it. I don't know. All right. Well, lady friend who sent the letter, let me just tell you, if he's a good guy, he's a good man.
Yeah. And she didn't say anything about his penis being micro. She just said that the sex was bad. So that sounds like to me that he can be taught. He needs to learn her body.
What if she gets to rough sex and be like, tie me up and spank me and choke me, and he like, I'm real gentle. What is considered bad sex?
That's what I'm saying. You have to learn your partner. You got to learn what satisfies them and do your best to show up in that way.
Facts.
If you're going to be with them, y'all talking about marriage. I want to learn you. I want to know what you like, what you're into, so I can show up for you.
Girl, Sherry said, if he got a dildo, I'm out.
No, she said if I got a dildo.
If I got a dildo, I'm out. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He pull out one.
Yeah, that's why we're not waiting. We finding all of this out before it's too late. Yes, I'm not saying, listen, I'm saying ladies wait. I'm not saying wait for forever. I'm just saying wait until you know him a little bit, okay? And that could be whatever you equate that to being. I'm just saying try not to just be so quick to give it up, because if it don't work out, then that's just one more body you got on yourself. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying wait.
I'm all about the soul ties.
Soul
ties. You don't want to be carrying all them women.
No, you don't want all these bodies. Just because you're trying to
the previous ones.
It ain't that important for me to find out right away. To have 6 bad bodies on me.
6 bodies on me.
Yeah, like no.
I don't need them.
No.
Bad enough. Them body counts will carry with you spiritually.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Tonight has been another good episode.
Yes.
Of Your Good Girlfriends. Thank you to the fellas of Black Boulevard Podcast for joining us this evening. Nick, Cordell, and Neil. Yes. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Thank you for everybody that's in our comments. I always hear that it's a party in the comments. So thank you guys for showing up every Thursday and, you know, hanging out with us. Next week.
Yes.
Next week, Your Good Girlfriends is back. And y'all know we have been bringing these love and relationship topics like crazy. So next week, we will not, you know, disappoint either. We have a really
real good one.
Good topic for next week.
Yes.
And
don't forget to send us your letters. If you have something you want us to bring up, give advice about, slide in the DMs. Or not just that, you done saw a special little gentleman, because we about the love connections.
Oh, we are about the love connections. Listen, we had plenty of guests hop on,
and they looking for them DMs.
Y'all better tell us.
Slide in.
Let us facilitate some things
for
you. This 2021.
Hey, look, tell a friend, and a friend can help you.
And a friend can help you.
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. We will see you guys next week, same place, same time.
And we are
Your Good Girlfriends. We're gonna go out to Azina. For those that joined it. Oh, I got it. Listen, for those of you guys who joined us late, y'all know we always come into a theme song. Always. So tonight, our theme song was what's the name of her song?
It was Adina
Howard, Freak Like Me. Okay. Listen, check out our Spotify playlist. All of our songs you can find there from each and every episode, from the posts that I put on the page advertising our episodes. You can find it all on Spotify. Your Good Girlfriend Season 3 playlist. Adina Howard.
Hey.
Y'all know y'all some freaks.
Y'all giving it up.
Are you freaky or you nasty?
I'm freaky.
You freaky?
Yeah, I'm freaky too.
You're kind of sexy, right? I ain't nasty.
Slide in the DM.
Slide in the DM. See y'all next week. Hey. Love you, Crystal. Hey. I want to
love you too.
If you are that kind of man, 'cause I'm that kind of girl. I got a freaky secret everybody's saying, 'cause we don't give a damn about us.